Alrighty guys, welcome back to TIR. We currently lead the standings in Season 2 of the GT class, and we are heading out to Springfield, so let's grab our Quaife. Let's go. Alrighty, so here we are. We are skipping practice and qualifying as per usual. We're going to check my settings here though. Let's see, everything there looks pretty good. Rear to front brake, that's fine. Look at suspension. Yep, everything is left over from the last time I looked at it, so we are good to go on that. Well, let's hit the race. Alright guys, so welcome back to TIR as we race here on the Combustion Gamer YouTube channel. Looking at Season 2, trying to get the championship in the GT series before we move up to GTS or also Pro. Always an option. See a lot of tire smoke up there in the front. Gonna go wide after we go low. We had a very nice decisive victory here last time. Looking forward to doing that once again, as this car has quite a bit more speed than those Audis, so I think we should be able to do it quite well. I just do have to remember that this car does have a thing about turtles. That right there. It's called the rear end hop. You hit it just right and the entire car goes flipping. Don't try it at home, it's not a good idea. Alright, we got our Power Horse energy drink. Got our Moog racing parts. We are slowly catching up to these BMWs here. Very nicely done. See if we can maximize on our points by getting a second win on the season. BMWs are very loose. Actually going to bump into him there just a little bit. Sorry about that, dude, but we're kind of out of control. See what they're doing. They're actually pretty content, so also totally hit the wrong button at the keyboard. That's what happens when you don't look at where your fingers are going. All coming from memory, of course. Alrighty. So we got Bond up here leading, I believe. That's the guy we have got to beat when it comes to the points, if I remember correctly. If not, we still need to beat him anyways. So we do have a pit lane here. It's honestly the worst pit lane of the game. And you do not want to hit that because it will lose you a ton of time. But there we go. Fastest lap of the race is ours. Currently we have an extra point in the bank for ourselves. BMW went out there on the outside of us to get some speed and position. Good job by him there. We're not going to let him have that though. But very smart initiative here, there. Ooh, yeah. Hit these curves a little bit. Yeah, you see that rear end shaking around like that. If that were to lose control, we would go spinning around. It would not be fun. But that is one key feature of this car, this track. You hit those just right. You don't quite get enough grip on that left rear tire. It will totally wipe you out. So not a fun experience, as we're actually racing up here pretty close with the GTS cars. So we got Avon Tire lady up here racing in the, I think it's the Sistron or the, I forget what this thing is called, but anyways, this is the Avon Tire lady right here racing in the blue car. Get past that person. We got the Panaz right up here racing against, I can't tell if that is the VMAC or the Storm car. Still racing this Avon lady though. Either way. Even have the online option, the Avon E. You can see that on the back of the car there, so they're trying to get you to shop Avon online, obviously. There we go, we knock off more time on our lap time. I'm gonna keep on hitting this person because they might have more speed, but they don't have as much talent apparently, as we're doing a better lap time than they are. Not my fault they're slow. Should have sold more Tupperware or something. By the way, Tupperware. Tupperware was Tupperware. Tupperware's pretty good. Some good stuff. Lasted years compared to the newer stuff currently, which doesn't last past one microwave. That's the microwavable stuff. It doesn't last past one microwave session. So what does that tell you? I don't know, but it's not good. Alright, so we got, these guys are just everywhere, so they've got some really bad setups going on for them right here. They're trying to put the lap times down, we're going to take the shortcut and fly. There we go. Love the sound of this car. If we can get up next to it and just listen to it, there we go. That car up there, that Panaz just has such a great sound to it. Love the sound of those cars in game. It's just insane how good they sound. So we are holding our own here pretty good. I'm not sure what lap time we're going to get here, but it might be at 140 if we're good. Well, we knocked off a little bit more time, not at 140, but still 141.29, not too bad. Oh, listen to that Panaz back there. Man, that's such a good sounding car. Sorry about that, dude, but you're coming over to my lane. Get out of my way. I will move you. I am faster than you. Apparently, I can drive better than you. Get out of my way. So through the technical sections, we definitely seem to be a bit better than these GTS guys. So what can we do once we get to one of those cars? I don't know, but it'll probably be pretty good. One car that I will probably not be racing is that VMAC, if they were to offer me a career, just because those cars handle really, really badly. I mean, you thought this car handled kind of strangely with how much rear end wiggle it has. That car's just perpetually broke. I'm not sure what to make of it, but it's like perpetually in a broke status of wiggle and body roll. I don't know what to make of it. Taking a look at this car, I mean, you just look at that. So this almost looks like it's trying to be a Corvette or the Pontiac. Because remember when they had the Pontiacs running that, those were pretty cool looking cars. But it's kind of, I'm not sure what this is. I've always kind of thought it's the Pontiac, what is it, the GTD prototype, I think is what it was, or the Daytona prototype. I think it was Daytona prototype. And there we go for 1:40, 1 minute and 40-second lap time. Nice to see. So we're getting better every lap. That's pretty cool. And we still have to finish this lap. I want to get up to this car and actually take a look at it because it is a cool looking car. Ooh, get a little bit loose in the grass there. Take a little bit of the shortcut here. We didn't really save any time there, but that's fine. This car here so we can take a look at it while we're racing. Has a good sound to it as well. It's kind of like a nice clean V8 sound to it. Yeah, we can't quite catch him. He's a little bit too nimble. I mean, we've done really good. I mean, we've been able to outpace two of the GTS cars. And we're GT class cars. I mean, that's pretty impressive here. We'll see if we can take the shortcut. There we go. Take a look at this car here. Yeah, that looks really close to the Pontiac Daytona prototype car. Somewhere I have a hero card poster of the last time they ran it, because they ran it for so many years, and then when they GM axed Pontiac, which is the dumbest move on their part in my opinion, they axed that car company that switched it to being a Corvette. But those Pontiacs looked really, really good. And there we go. We have finished the race with a decisive victory in the GT class, also defeating two of the GTS cars. So that is how you do it. Taking a look at the point standings, we continue to have a decisive lead over the BMW GT, being driven by Agent 42, also known as Bond. So we're doing a very good job on that, and hopefully we can keep those points rolling. Alrighty, so there we go. If we want to keep Jimmy Goodwin happy, we keep doing it. And he's got to admit that we could be a real winner. Well, we know we're a winner, but we need to get the title. That's what we need to win at. So, alright guys, so next up on the schedule is the Austrian Talladega. let's head on out. Alrighty, it's foggy doggy time in Austria as we get shoved right into the wall. First thing that we do. That's always cool when that happens. Also, it's fog. Okay, I was thinking I didn't see any lights, but there they are. I found it. Anyways, moving on. So we are now racing at the Austrian Talladega. As we get going here, we didn't have very good of a race last time. I think we ended up what, 4th, but the car just was not handling that good as we're getting banged around here by Red Bull. Excuse me, sir. Would you mind not hitting me? Alright, so we got a pretty good points lead going on, but we need to keep that going and get another win if we can. Not sure how many laps that would be able to put us ahead, but potentially a lead's worth of wins. And then of course we have the Hockenheimring in Germany. That'll be the championship finale, so we got to see what we can do about that. Then we got potentially tryouts for the end of the season to see what we'll be able to race in next season, which hopefully, if we are able to get the championship, we'll be moving on. You kind of got loose there. Hopefully we'll be racing in the GTS class next season, as we've done a pretty good job proving what we can do here in the Quaife Power Systems car. Is that what it is? Yeah, Quaife Power Systems. Sweet. Yeah, this is the other thing that I really do like about this game, is that the weather does change from year to year. It doesn't stay the same. And it also is different by what class you're racing in as well, so it's a little bit different. Ooh, there we go, new lap record off the bat, along with the fastest lap being grabbed by us, so that's sweet. Always my worst turn right there. But looks like we're making it through pretty good. A little bit off there, a little bit over here. I think this is Bond here in front of us, so Bond's been pretty consistent so far this season, so we definitely want to keep him in second if we can. So with how consistent he is, he's pretty close to being within a win to defeat us points-wise, and we cannot finish anything worse than second to keep him in view. We also got to make sure that we get that extra point just to help to cushion everything, so that we don't fall too far behind. I don't know what's going on with the talent in the GTS class, but the GTS class seems like it is not doing as well as it has in years past. Seems like we got a little bit more talent potentially in the ranks rather than them, so that's kind of interesting to look at as we continue to race in foggy dogginess. Alright, so lap time looking a little bit better there. Definitely like that. Always some of my worst turns right through there. You just, it's like, yeah, it's like you could probably power through it, but it's like, better to be safe than sorry. And since we're trying for a win here, as we get up next to Bond, as he made a little bit of a mistake there. He's going to get a little bit more momentum on the way out, so that's fine. But we got it. Ooh, oh yeah, he had a major profile there. Went wide, and that's not going to help him out on the straightaway. There we go, another lap record done. Alright, we got the Panaz up here. Getting hit by Bond there. Went off into the dirt. That's the thing, is consistency, and Bond in this BMW, he's been very consistent so far this year, so we just cannot give him any space to work. But yeah, look at how spread out this GTS field is. I'm not sure what's going on with them, but they have definitely, well, actually, no, look at us too. I mean, the GT class, I mean, we're spread pretty thin here. The GTS actually makes us look pretty bad, so we'll keep our comments on how bad the talent is in the GTS to ourselves, as we don't have that much room to speak, especially since the leader of the GT class, now who's going down to second, keeps running into the dirt. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot of room for us to be speaking about talent now, is there? No, not really. Although, technically, if you think about it long enough, the fact that the leader of the GT class, who's also spinning himself out now, has been able to grab the lead while also hitting the dirt and maintain that lead until just about now is kind of impressive. But that is a bit of a stretch, so right now we just need to work on getting back to second, back to first, not going off into the dirt. Little things like that that really make a race consistent and better. So let's see what we can do here. Behind us, it is clear back there other than the fog here at the Austrian Talladega. See if we can catch up to is it Chug? No, it's Shred who's in this, I think. Getting hit by him, that's fine. I don't remember where Chug went. Chug Warriors. He went somewhere. I think he got a upgrade to the GTS class. Got him for the bond. There we go, very good. That's where we want to be. Right, hit that brakes. Got a lot of rubber getting laid down in that corner right there. Not sure that's going to help us out with the grip or not. But it's there anyways. Hey, we didn't go into the dirt this time. That is improvement. We will take it. One thing nice about this game is that the car doesn't usually react that quickly to changes in inputs and stuff, so you can actually sometimes get away with a nose itch if you have it a little bit better than some other games with the controller. So it kind of makes this game a little bit of a relaxing drive in some ways when you have an itch to the nose, because you can kind of get up there and grab that thing, come back, and the car's still exactly where you left it. Just interesting game quirks that you notice over time. Alright, looks like we're going to just miss out on being lapped by the LMPs. Trying to steer shorter race isn't a bad thing, but still. Looks like we're going to get by with one lap to go, presented by CombustionGamer Gear. Yeah, check it out. CombustionGamer Gear, links below. American-made t-shirts with American-grown cotton. Check it out. Printed in the USA. That's 3 USA production things there. We got American cotton, we got American-made cotton-made shirts, and then we've got printed American-made, American-grown shirts. Yeah, check it out. Actually pretty comfortable. Alright, so this is Bonanza that's behind us here in the Panaz. It's actually apropos. The Panaz driver, Bonanza! What actually was Bonanza about? I know it's a western of some sort, but I don't think I ever watched it. Bonanza. I honestly don't know. I'm trying to blank on that one. I know it was a western of some sort, but I don't think I've ever actually looked it up. Anyways, moving on from western movie titles, or show titles. We're about to win at the Austrian Talladegas, which is a huge improvement over last year's rather sad performance. And we're actually going to beat another GTS car, so performance-wise, we have definitely increased what we've been working on, which is definitely impressive. Heading on down the straight, and we are winners at the Austrian Talladega. The Telemaring. Talladega. We'll just keep calling it Talladega. That works. Alrighty, let's take a look here. We got, we got Shred, Bond, McDowell, all those guys. Where did Chug go? I'm gonna find where Chug went. There's Chug. He's driving the VMAC. Okay, good to know. McLaren dominating. Geary Boy won the pro class. That's unfortunate. Alrighty, and there we go, points-wise. Basically, we are untouchable now. We could probably just start the Hawker Marine race and then leave, but what fun is that? So that's going to be in the next video, guys. Thank you for coming along and watching. We'll see you guys here next time in the TIR Season 2 career mode, as we're going to be finishing off, hopefully grabbing that championship and then seeing where our career will take us in the GTS series. That'll be all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.